my people, the board of contention now is Olori Elizabeth, whom came out some days ago to tell the Ooni that the Ooni chose to marry wrong women who have brought him more problem than peace of mind, is still on a track which nobody seems to understand exactly what Elizabeth is driving at. Because as it is right now, we are not too being skeptical, but we are quite convinced. And at this point, we are at the point of saying that there is something which is actually getting Elizabeth angry. Yes, because we would not say that, and this is just one small matter. No, there is actually something building up anger within Elizabeth, and everybody is saying that let it not be the renovation of Olori Naomi's apartment that is causing this unnecessary anger that has arose in you all of a sudden. Because if it is, you are on your own. Yes, you are very, very on your own. Because if we have come to understand so many things over time, we know that these women always find it something to bring up when Olori Naomi is supposed to come back. Always they find something. If these women could go to an extent of trying to attack Olori Naomi's convoy that was bringing her into the palace, then believe me that these women are set to do any single thing at all that would hinder Naomi from returning back into the palace. Why do they find Naomi a threat? It is what we are yet to know. When Pastor Tibatan said that without Naomi there will be no competition in the palace, everybody thought he was joking until it became revealed. Day in, day out, these women blame Naomi for their misfortune. Every minute they are blaming this woman. Every second they are looking for a tangible and a crucial reason to point hands at Naomi and say that, this is it, oh, this is it, oh, that is it. And these things keep repeating itself. They keep repeating itself. And for a fact that Naomi keeps quiet, maybe that's what gives them the room to do it more and more. So right now, Olori Elizabeth has come out again, and this time around she's saying that Ooni is very, very partial. Well, this is not the first time we're hearing this. They have said, but her reasons are being quite personal. Yes, remember that Olivia Elizabeth was the person who rejected IVF. If you have heard of Ooni's wife who rejected IVF, that if she wants to have any single thing to do with having a child for the Ooni, then she wants it coming natural. She don't want a situation whereby she doesn't want a situation whereby it happens in such a way that they have to go through some method that she doesn't know. She wants it to happen the way pregnancy was designed to happen. And everybody was like, this woman is not desperate for anything. No, but it seems like that moment when it became obvious that President Ikawo will be presented at the Olojo festival, every one of them became quite interested in having children. That was why Olori Miriam even had to ask for sperm donation from the Ooni so that she could actually go in for her own IVF with the sperm from the Ooni and then her own egg. So my people right now know Elizabeth is quite angry that with all she did, every single thing she did to prove to the Ooni that she's not the type of person who chases clout. She's not the type of person whom, with every single thing happening in the palace, or let's say with every single thing that has happened in the palace, she's holding on to it. She's holding on to a better day to come. She's opening up to better days, not what has happened in the palace, and Ooni should have known better that she's not the type of person that causes destruction. Yes, we know that. Olivia Elizabeth has stayed off the land for quite a very, very long time. And if you ask me, she's one among the persons who are diligent in their course. Yes, Elizabeth is quite diligent. Elizabeth stayed in the palace for a very long time, that the only times we heard her talk were times when these women wanted to drag Olori Naomi around, and she came out to tell them that, see, Naomi is not the type of person you will drag. Those are the times we heard her talk. We did not hear her commit any sort of blunder, no violence, no chaos, no, she did not headline any news, any single thing. But coming out at this point to be angry at the own, it does not solve or justify any single thing. The truth we know and the truth we are holding on to still remains that All Ooni's wives are against Olori Naomi. So on the account Olori Elizabeth came into the palace, it is even actually wrong to hear that Olori Elizabeth lines up on the number of people that are against Olori Naomi in any way at all. No, it is wrong. It is wrong to hear that, to even hear it. Because remember that Olori Elizabeth is a very, very good friend to Olori Naomi. And but when she came into the palace, she came into the palace shortly after Naomi left. Yes. Naomi left the palace December 2020, and Elizabeth came in after Naomi left. And when she came into the palace, she felt she wanted to help. So she was doing things over and over again that would give her the chance to help Naomi come back into the palace. But you see, one thing about a human nature is that when you do something for people, you become quite entitled to it, and then you begin feeling like, I'm doing these people a very big favor, I'm doing this very, very big favor. You understand? So it becomes like, and this person is at my mercy. And Olori Naomi was at nobody's mercy, because she knew very well that her husband will come for her. And by her husband coming for her, Oni indeed came for her. But at most times it was Elizabeth. He would take the Oni to Akure to go see Naomi. Sometimes Oni would not come back, sometimes Oni will come back with her. And then she began feeling like she was playing a very vital role in Olori Naomi's return in the palace. And she let's say she lost it at some point, and right now she's been angry that Ooni is not being fair with his actions. Ooni is not being fair with every single thing he's doing. It is because she felt she did Olori Naomi a favor, that it is what reciprocating, and she's not getting any single thing in return from it. That is just a feeling. She did not actually do Olori Naomi a favor. Favors are what people ask for. Olori Naomi did not ask for what she did. And right now, she making it seem like she's being sidelined in the whole of this whole plan, or in the whole of Olori Naomi returning back into the palace, or the whole existence of the palace. It is quite hilarious. It is very, very hilarious, because if you want to ask and if you want to judge right, nobody asks for favors. Well, it is nice that she did what she did. She's a friend to Olori Naomi, but expecting returns, it's wrong. Things people do the way she did it, they do it free-heartedly, they do it as free will, they do it free, so that whatsoever comes as a gift comes. But in this case, all the SUVs and all the other gifts she received are not enough. We don't even know what she wants at this point, except she says it. So we'll wait for when she will say it, because as it is right now, we don't know what she wants, we don't know what Elizabeth wants, but she's quite furious, she's angry, and she's calling the Oni out for some reasons Oni had knows something about.